And right now joining us is Mr. Bill Gilhespy. He has been inducted today in the Soccer Hall of Fame as a builder. Mr. Gilhespy, congratulations to you and all the years that you put into the game, playing and also administrative part. How did it feel when you've got that phone call to let you know all that great hard work of yours has paid off, you're being inducted?
I couldn't believe it in the beginning, and then I was just so amazed that I had been recognized for the years that I put in. Because I didn't put the years in expecting to be coming into the Hall of Fame, because I never knew that at that time there was a Hall of Fame. So, yeah, I was very excited and honored.
Talk about some of the work behind the scenes that you did that a lot of people maybe not saw, but you put a lot of work into facilities, indoor and outdoor. Talk about all that hard work.
Well, yeah, I got involved in the building of facilities after I'd left the administration side of the CSA. And it was through necessity, because we didn't have any facilities in Edmonton at the time. And we started off in a warehouse there, and from there we built a four-door indoor facility. And again, the numbers grew, fantastically. And so we built a second one, all through the city, by the way. They built it and we leased it from them. And during this time, we started an outdoor complex where we only wanted to have 4 fields. But the numbers in the indoor grew, so we built a third facility. And of course, we had to build more outdoor fields to match the indoor facilities with the explosion in the number of participants.
What gave you the greatest joy in doing all these things, for the game that you love so much? Because you obviously played it as well as an amateur, but what gave you the most thrill, the enjoyment of doing what you did?
Seeing the completed building, walking up and touching it, and driving around the city and looking up and saying, we built that for everybody.
And isn't that great? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't have a lot of help from the local government.
Actually, you'd be surprised we did. We did, because the deal with the city was that they would build it for us, and whatever they spent on it, we would put over a 25-year lease payment. We would pay it back without any taxpayers' money being involved in this. And for that, they gave us a management fee of 11% of the total intake every year, audited financial statements.
Wow, that's changed today.
Yeah, and from that money, we invested in an outdoor complex, and from 4 fields, we now have 13 fields.
That's outstanding, because today it would be really hard to go to the government and ask for a handout to help them build facilities. It'd be impossible.
That's right, yes.
Mr. Gilhespy, talk about, before we close it out, who was so helpful in your family life to let you enjoy and continue to do what you like to do, is give back to the game?
Well, I'd have to say my wife. I mean, behind me was her, and every time there was a low point in the negotiations or whatever, she was there to build up my confidence and push me on. So yes, I owe it all to her.
And how great is it now that we see so many provinces really building great facilities in our country? We need more, but they're building, and they're building them furiously, because we need it for the response of players.
Well, yeah, in our country especially, it's great to see it happening. But you'll be very surprised when I tell you that we have had inquiries from Trinidad and Tobago, and from just not too long ago from Jamaica, looking for our plans for indoor soccer centres. Yeah.
Well, that's floors me. Obviously, because it's got to be too hot there that maybe they want to go indoors.
And they had, because of the World Cup games that they played in Canada, and the people came up to see the team, but they also saw the facilities, and they went back there and they said that's what they want to build.
Great stuff. Mr. Gilhespy, congratulations again. We'll see you at the dinner tonight, and thanks for all your great work.
Thank you very much.